A local dad, and a former Conan intern. Please welcome our last speaker of the night, Jeff.
Hi, everyone. Just because before I start, my wife's not going to believe this, but on the count of 3, I'm going to get a quick video of you guys all saying, it doesn't matter if it's true or not, but Jeff is awesome. So, this is the first time I've been doing this, so we can go. Ready to go. Record scratch, freeze frame. Yup, that's me, the thoroughbred Palomino on the right. You're probably wondering why my name is now Maple Bacon and why a horse would switch souls with the 30-something brown man. And what I did to anger the old gypsy that roams the abandoned Target and Forest Lawn. I would tell you that's the greatest story ever told, but I would be lying. Because that is actually the greatest story I know. Story Jemima Da Silva, currently my youngest daughter. A lot of people ask me where we got the name, and yes, I'm desperate for attention. And yes, I was thinking of something that would make a cool hashtag. And yes, I would like her to be discovered by Ellen DeGeneres. But the truth is, we didn't really think about it. With our first daughter, River Georgia, it was easy. Rivers Cuomo is the lead singer of my favorite band. Weezer and the Bow River is the most beautiful part of the city. But with Story, is it about Aunt Jemima? That's probably a racist story. And I don't even like syrup that much. I guess when I really think about it, I've been telling stories my whole life. When I was a kid, I used to organize puppet shows and plays with my big fat Pakistani Catholic Calgarian cousins. We produced hit shows like The Baby Jesus Story and Jurassic Park without the special effects. When I turned 15, I discovered improv at the Loose Moose Theater and Keith Johnston, who taught me that the 2 most important things a performer can do is to take risks and tell stories. This was one of the reasons I agreed to do a PechaKucha without being able to pronounce it. At age 21, in an undergrad psychology class at UC, where our only coursework was to share our personal stories, I met the girl who would become my wife, the love of my life, and the mother of my kids. She also became the maker of my list of things I have to do. At 23, I turned my stories into short films and songs that made me a minor internet celebrity. It resulted in me having half of my MBA paid for, and it prolonged the amount of time I would live at my parents' house with them supporting me. That was a good one. At 25, my friends and I turned my life story into a feature film that screened at Calgary Film Fest and got me my dream internship with my hero Conan O'Brien. It also resulted in me moving out of my parents' house for the first time and into the mean streets of a fully furnished studio apartment in Burbank, California. At 27, I started writing my little stories on Twitter, which resulted in me getting to perform my silly little jokes at Sled Island and Folk Fest and a prestigious gig hosting Calgary's 2nd annual Chicken Wing Fest. And now at age 30-something, my job at Propellis, formerly Volunteer Calgary, is literally going around and collecting and sharing the stories of the amazing volunteers that have made Calgary my favorite city in the known universe on the y.yyc Instagram account. I also get to take pictures with horses and puppies from time to time. On my own personal Instagram, I've started to share little snippets of my life via the stories feature. In my search for my comedic voice, I discovered that the funniest thing I could possibly do is just capture my real life and all the things that my wife refuses to leave me for doing. Most recently, I was given a monthly recurring spot to appear on breakfast television, which just makes my Nana really proud. Each one of these accomplishments represent a significant chapter in the story of my life. The important people and the life lessons I picked up along the way. Slide 14 says, just drink out of a bottle of syrup for 20 seconds. That's real syrup, folks. I regret making this on Photoshop. I don't know how to gracefully transition to the serious part. I'll let the next one play, and then we should be good for goofy stuff. Okay, we should be good for anything goofy. So, 2 weeks ago, my Uncle Colin, my mom's oldest brother, and really the patriarch of our family, I better actually wait because I don't know what's coming up next. Okay, I'll let that clear. The patriarch of our family passed away after a short but tenacious battle with cancer. Over the last 2 months of his life, I would walk my dog Wilfred over to the hospice, which was located a few blocks from my house, a few days every week. During this time, I was given the great gift and privilege of getting to sit and listen to his stories, things that he remembered growing up, his crazy adventures, where his name came from, the strip clubs he frequented. A few days after he passed away, my uncle's friends and family met at a pub to share those stories, and it was around this time that I got asked to speak here tonight on the topic of Maple. I suck at PowerPoints, and I have trouble patting my head and rubbing my belly at the same time, so I figured, why not try to do those old things at once? As a risk taker, I said yes without thinking about it. As a comedy person, I wanted to make the funniest slides. As a father, I wanted to teach a profound life lesson. And as a procrastinator, I didn't think about what I was going to say until 1 a.m. yesterday morning. What I really wanted to get across is that none of your material accomplishments matter. No resume piece or title, or house or car, or LinkedIn recommendation, or retweet, because at the end of it all you really leave behind are those stories and the people to tell them when you're gone. Everything else is just pancakes without the syrup. So if you ask me again why I named my daughter Story Jemima, the simple answer is that she's the shortest person I know, and she's the sweetest person I know. And I think life is short, so you should make it sweet. Thank you.